Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
Now we're going to look at moving our cursor through the document. The cursor in Word will not move into empty space in the page in the 97 version at all. It won't move into the empty space in the normal view of the document in 2003 XP or 2000. So to move the cursor in the page, you must have characters on the page, even if they're non-printing or invisible characters like the ones that are printed when you press the spacebar, tab, or enter keys on your keyboard. However, if you're in the page layout or print layout view and you're using 2003 XP or 2000 and you would like to simply start at a different place in your document other than the upper left corner without having to press enter multiple times on your keyboard or tab, you can simply place your mouse pointer into the place of the document where you'd like to begin typing and then double click. The insertion point will jump down to that position. Word actually does type for you. What it does is it fills in the blank area with invisible characters to position your insertion point at the place where you clicked. So if I turn on my non-printing characters using the Show Hide Non-Printing Characters button, which we can see here in the standard toolbar, you can see that it put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraph marks, which you could do by simply pressing enter on your keyboard 5 times, and then it center aligned my text for the 6th line. I can turn off their display by clicking the non-printing button again to turn it off. So there are many different ways to move the cursor around in Word, and using the mouse is a fairly simple way. Just click where you want the cursor to appear, and then type. So now we're going to examine some of the ways that we can move through the document using the keys on our keyboard. You may press the up arrow on your keyboard to move the insertion point up 1 line at a time, or the down arrow on your keyboard will move the insertion point down 1 line at a time. The left arrow on your keyboard moves the insertion point 1 character to the left every time you press it. And pressing the right arrow on your keyboard moves the cursor 1 character to the right every time you press it. Holding down Control on your keyboard and pressing the right arrow moves your cursor to the beginning of the word to the right of the cursor. So if you'd like to move 1 word at a time, Control plus the right arrow, or Control plus the left arrow moves it to the beginning of the word that is to the left of the cursor. Pressing the Home key on your keyboard moves your cursor to the beginning of a line. Pressing the End key moves your character to the end of the line. Page Up is used to jump up a page, or Page Down is used to move down a page. Control plus Page Up moves your cursor to the top of the previous page, or Control plus Page Down moves your cursor to the top of the next page, if available. Control Home, so holding down Control on your keyboard and then pressing the Home key, will always move your cursor back to the upper left corner of the beginning of the document. Control plus End moves the cursor to the absolute end of the document.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.